Have you ever learned to make yourself small? Not because you wanted to, but because you thought that was the only way for everyone else to be okay. I know that story. I lived it. And I carried it far longer than I realized. When I was little, I figured out early that if I stayed quiet, if I stayed strong, if I stayed out the way, the people around me would feel better. I thought it was my job to hold everything together, to make sure no one else carried too much pain. So I tucked away my feelings. I swallowed my tears. I made myself the strong one. And on the surface, it looked like I had it all handled. But inside, I felt invisible. Like I was vanishing piece by piece so that everyone else could shine. That's how victimization starts. Not always with loud scars or big betrayals, but with that quiet belief that who you are has to disappear so others can survive. But here's what I've come to understand. Staying small didn't actually keep anyone safe. It only kept me hidden. It only chained me to a story that was never mine to carry. Victimization had me convinced that silence was survival. But the truth, speaking is survival. Choosing myself is survival. Rising into my full voice isn't selfish. It's sacred. I had to learn that I'm not the shadow of victimization. I'm the one who breaks its chains. And when those chains shatter, I don't just set myself free. I shift the energy for everyone around me. Say this with me, right where you are. Say it loud if you can. I am no longer small. I am not invisible. I do not disappear to keep others comfortable. My voice is sacred. My presence is powerful. My story matters. Now, take this moment into your journal. Write it down. Where in my life have I made myself small so others could feel big? Where have I hidden, silenced, or shrunk to keep the peace? And then write a second part. What would it look like if I stepped fully into my voice? What freedom would open if I no longer carried the shadow of victimization? Let your pen move. Don't filter. Don't edit. Your soul already knows the answer. Your job is to just listen. You've given enough of your life to the shadow. This is your time to rise into the light. No more shrinking. No more silence. No more disappearing so others can be comfortable. Because when you take up your full space, when you claim your voice, you don't just heal yourself. You shift timelines. You break patterns. You become the evidence that freedom is possible. And Majestic One, your freedom, it's not just a dream. It's your birthright. And it begins now.